When we open up our Bibles to Psalms chapter 23 verse 1, it says there, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Here we see a relationship being established between God and us, where He is our shepherd and we are His sheep. And as long as we, being His sheep, stay connected to Him, yielding to Him, being led by Him, directed by Him, one thing you and I can always be assured of is He will take care of us. But when we break away and begin to seek our own path, to do our own things, our own plans, that's where the problem begins. Because what we know is that the shepherd, He's the one who protects the sheep. That means as long as the sheep are in close connection with Him, they have nothing to be afraid of. No matter what wild animals are around, the shepherd is there, they are close to Him, they don't need to be afraid. Even if they are in need, they don't need to be troubled, because the shepherd will look after everything that concerns them. Their food and their water. He will direct their path so that they would have green pastures and lead them beside still waters. So staying connected to Him is so important. You know, one of the things that happens is when the sheep stubbornly go their own way, they tend to get trapped in unwanted places. They begin to get trapped by wild animals, or maybe even killed by those wild animals. Come on, being close to the shepherd, His eyes are on you and He will not let anything happen to you. The problem is, many a times we are so stubborn with our own ways that we begin to move contrary to the direction that He has for us. Remember, Jesus says, "My sheep hear my voice." That means we need to be people so close to Him that we hear His voice. How do we hear His voice? As we keep reading His word, suddenly that word becomes rhema to us. I want to encourage you. One of the things that you need to know is, as long as you are close to Him, you don't need to be afraid. You don't need to be worried about your tomorrow. You don't need to be worried, what are you going to eat? What are you going to drink? You don't need to be worried about your clothing, about your shelter, because He is your shepherd. He will look after you. He will care for you. And anything and everything that concerns you, He will take care of it. Come on. I want you to stay close to Him, and you will see that you will never lack. That's what Psalm 23 verse 1, He says, "He is my shepherd, I shall not want." God bless you.